China is one of the oldest continuous civilizations in the world, with a history that spans more than 5,000 years, from early tribal societies and emperors to revolutions and becoming a modern global power. China's story is epic and fascinating. One prehistoric China and early societies. Long before written records, people lived in the region we now call China. Archaeologists have found evidence of human activity dating back thousands of years, with early villages practicing farming and pottery making. These early societies eventually led to the growth of agriculture, settlement around rivers like the Yellow River, and the beginnings of organized social life and the roots of the great civilization that would come. Two first dynasties, Xiaoshang and Zhou. The earliest rulers were part of dynasties or family lines of kings. Xia dynasty, often considered the first dynasty, partly legendary but tied to early state formation and flood control efforts. Shang dynasty, bronze working, early writing called oracle bones, and organized kingdoms emerge. Zhou dynasty, a long and influential period where ideas like Confucianism and Taoism begin, shaping Chinese culture deeply. 3. Unification, Qin and Han dynasties. China was eventually unified under the Qin dynasty, 221-206 BC, and its first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, standardized writing, weights, and built early versions of the Great Wall. After the Qin came the Han dynasty, 212 BC 220 AD, a golden age of culture. Trade, including the Silk Road, and science. The Han period helped define much of what we think of as classic Chinese culture. Imperial China, Tang, Song, Yuan, Ming, Qing. Over the next 500 years, many dynasties rose and fell. Tang dynasty, a golden age of poetry, art, and cosmopolitan culture. Song dynasty, technology boomed, including early printing and the compass. Yuan dynasty, Mongol rule under Kublai Khan brought Central Asian connections. Ming dynasty, known for naval voyages and strong architecture like the Forbidden City. Qing dynasty, the last imperial era, lasting until the early 1900s. 5. End of empires, 1911 revolution. By the early 20th century, internal problems and foreign pressures weakened the Qing dynasty. Reformers and revolutionaries, led by figures like Sun Yat-sen, overthrew the Qing in the 1911 revolution, ending over 2 millennia of imperial rule and creating the Republic of China. 6. Civil War and Communist Revolution. After the Republic was established, China faced decades of conflict. The Chinese Civil War pitted nationalists against communists. Eventually, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, won and in 1949 established the People's Republic of China, PRC, under Mao Zedong. 7. Mao era, Great Leap Forward and Cultural Revolution. Mao tried to rapidly transform China's economy and society, but some policies had disruptive effects. Great Leap Forward, 1958-1962, aimed to modernize agriculture and industry but led to economic struggle. Cultural Revolution, 1966-1976, was a massive social movement intended to reshape culture and politics. Students and young people were mobilized, and education and traditions were challenged deeply. These events left long-lasting effects on Chinese society and government. Reform and opening up, Deng Xiaoping. After Mao's death in 1976, a period called Boluan Fanzheng began. Led by Deng Xiaoping, China shifted toward economic growth and modernization, opening its economy to global trade and investment. This era transformed China into one of the world's fastest growing economies and a global power. 9. China today. In the 21st century, China remains a major global force. Economically, culturally, and politically, its influence continues to grow in technology, manufacturing, and international relations. Conclusion. The history of China is a journey from ancient, tribal communities to imperial dynasties, revolutions, and today's global superpower. Its long story reveals the rise and fall of empires, powerful ideas, and people who shaped millions of lives.